Big Dick Nick.
Oh!
I see the block, I need the block. 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 The block is high.
Welcome to The Edge. I'm Justin.
And I'm Dennis.
We're going to start off with the hot minute, guys. First, we're starting. Isaiah Thomas and everybody else from the Cleveland Cavaliers got traded. Lakers traded Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance Jr. I don't know what Cleveland's thinking.
The whole Cavs team was traded.
I'm calling it. They're not going to the finals. Boston's going to the finals. Actually, I don't think Cleveland's going to the finals for the next 5 years. Anyway.
And Marc-Andre Fleury returns to Pittsburgh for the first time since he leaves Pittsburgh, and wow, did I cry during that one.
What an emotional time.
If Sidney Crosby stood next to him, everybody would have kept crying if the puck wouldn't have dropped.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And fortunately, I'm sorry, Flower, but you had an off night, and we won 5-4.
And we're the Penguins. But, you know what? Once a Pittsburgh Penguin, always Pittsburgh Penguin,
right.
man. Fleury.
13 seasons, 3 Stanley Cups. They had the ring ceremony. They had a short ring ceremony, and then Mario Lemieux gave him the ring.
Oh, really? Oh, that's crazy.
It was fantastic.
That's insane. And last in the hot minute, Jimmy Garoppolo. Now let me say the name one more time. Jimmy Garoppolo is now the highest paid player in NFL history. I don't really know how to keep going with that. It doesn't even make sense to me. I don't know why. I get that he's going to jumpstart that offense. I get that he had a great 5 games, 5-0. He's going to make them good, maybe a playoff contender. But the highest paid player in NFL history?
No, I mean he hasn't done anything yet. Granted, you did go.
He started 7 games.
Yes, and you did fantastic in those games.
7 games.
But
Tom Brady has more Super Bowl appearances than he started games.
I'm sorry.
And you pay him the most high. I don't know. That
Shave
makes
off some of them.
No sense to me. But that wraps up the hot minute, guys. Tell what you think. Tell if you think Jimmy Garoppolo should be the highest paid quarterback. I'd love to know who does.
Tell me if you cried during that Fleury tribute.
Yeah, Marc-Andre, baby. But now,
the moment we've all been waiting for.
Big Dick. Okay, first before we get into this game, I want to say what a freaking game. What a performance by this guy. Eagles. I know I didn't expect that to happen.
No. And
they came out and they played a perfect game. Doug Peterson called a perfect game. And the defense come out in the perfect moment, man. Best Super Bowl I've ever watched.
Everybody was saying it. They had to play 4 quarters of football. They had to put everything together, special teams, offense, defense, coaching, and they did. They did it.
Yeah, the biggest thing was the coaching. I knew Doug Peterson was a good coach, but it's Bill Belichick. It's hard to go against the greatest of all time.
Right.
Probably the best coach ever.
And speaking of that, we did go against the Eagles, and we have to take an ice bath because we did.
Oh, yes, we do have an ice bath. Tune in Saturday. We're going to do a live video on Facebook.
Live.
Yeah.
It's going to be live.
It'll be fun. But, the thing that's crazy, and Tom Brady played lights out. I think he passed for 505 yards was the most in the playoff game. I'm pretty positive. Which you can't take the offensive game plan. There was no defense on either side of the ball.
No.
It was. I think every team scored every drive somehow, besides when Tom Brady fumbled or Nick Foles interception. But that's like the only. That was pretty much it. And it's just amazing because I didn't think Bill Belichick was going to be outcoached, and I gotta say, Doug Peterson has balls of steel calling a tight end pass, Nick Foles. They call it the Philly special on 4th and goal.
Did you know that he actually ran that exact play, the Philly special, before it was the Philly special? He ran that in high school.
Really?
And he caught a touchdown pass just like he did in the Super Bowl.
Nick Foles.
So
he caught one. Tom Brady dropped one. You all saw that.
And it was okay. It was funny. Sure.
He was wide open.
It was funny, but I think that was the turning point in the game.
That was huge. He catches that ball. That's first down, probably an extra 20 yards.
If he catches that ball, first down, 20 yards, it's New England. They probably go on to score a touchdown.
And surprisingly, the one thing I thought the Eagles were going to have to do to beat the Patriots was defense. I thought they were going to have to pressure Brady, and they did get to him a couple times. But I think that fumble sack was the only sack of the game. It's the only time they got to him. And that's crazy to me that you had no sacks on Brady and you were still able to outscore them. And then the Eagles scored almost every drive, which is amazing.
Yeah.
They can't. I am in shock of how Nick Foles came out, and it's just good. I don't want to take anything away from Nick Foles, but it's Nick Foles. Who would have thought he would have had the playoff run he had, and then comes in the Super Bowl? and does what he does. And he catches a touchdown. He's the only quarterback ever to catch a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Doug Peterson has, we were talking about it earlier, he's probably one of the luckiest coaches in the league right now.
Oh, the team they have.
It's going to be a tough decision, which it isn't a tough decision. You're going to franchise tag Carson Wentz, sure, but, he's the future of the Eagles.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But Nick Foles, man, he just won you a Super Bowl.
Well, we'll say for
it's
Nick
going to
Foles,
bring in a lot of offers.
I mean, I feel like for Nick Foles, he could definitely 100% gives him some wiggle room to decide what he wants to do with his career. I mean, if he can play the way he played those last 3 games, that'll be huge. But I mean, interesting enough, Nick Foles did well. I want to say it wasn't Nick Foles, but I think Doug Peterson called the perfect plays for Nick Foles to succeed. I mean, most of the plays, besides a couple trick plays, were very simple and just 5-10 yard passes, and then Nick Foles would open one up for a long one we weren't expecting it. And that's another thing with Nick Foles in this game. He showed no fear. I mean, the touchdown to McClement over 2 defenders, and he was going deep a lot. Like he was not all the throws he was making tight middle window and right in the middle of the field between like 2 linebackers. I mean, he was playing fearless. He was looking like he was trying to beat Tom Brady out there, and I can't give any more credit to Nick Foles for what he did. Carson Wentz probably would have been an MVP if he didn't get hurt. He gets hurt, they bring him back up Nick Foles, and they win the Super Bowl. And to me, that's a statement to the team. Not just Nick Foles, but that's how good this team is.
Right.
They're a Super Bowl team, and you're going to bring back an MVP quarterback. It's scary. Eagles might get a couple more in the next couple of years. I don't know, man. It's gonna be nuts.
I mean, the NFC East is looking like a beast again.
It's nuts, and I'm so happy for Philly. I'm so happy for the city of Philly. They needed it. They needed it big time.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good thing when any franchise, when any club gets their first Super Bowl.
Yeah, no one wants to see New England win again.
No.
And one thing I will say, to go back to Super Bowl, those 2 catches, taking a lot of heat on Facebook. The last catch with Ertz, I want to say something. The NFL needs to get the damn rule straight. I understand. Listen, all right, I'm about to rant. Here we go.
Rant.
Ertz caught the ball. He was a runner. He dove. There's no question about it. I don't know why it took so long to freaking review it. It made no sense to me. But if they would have overturned that call, the world would have lost their damn mind. If they would have lost because was it a catch? And say the Eagles, that's not a catch, and they don't score, they lose the game. I don't think anyone's ever watched the NFL ever again.
No, I think that would confirm that the jerseys are black and white in Boston.
Because I was sitting there you were with me as they reviewed it. I'm like, dude, Philly's they're gonna go to Boston or they're gonna go where Roger Goodell is.
Well,
but it brings you back, especially the Dez Bryant catch. The Dez Bryant catch and this Ertz catch, the exact same damn thing. I mean, I know that was a couple years ago, but I'm just. I'm so tired of these catches and all this
First,
bullcrap. Jesse James was a catch. Anyone disagrees with me, inbox me. Also, Bills caught it. The Jets caught it, man. I'm so tired. I've heard people say that call is, that proves the Patriots didn't cheat. First of all, they're all damn catches, so I don't know what anyone else thinks. I don't know why anyone else wants to argue that. Secondly, that wasn't even close to not a catch. And the NFL wasn't going to do that because damn well they were thinking that. Damn well they were thinking. I mean, obviously they made the right call. They didn't make the call because of that. But if that would have happened, even the first one. I mean, the first one with McClement was a little different to me because I felt like he might have balled a little bit. But you can't, when it's that close, I'm glad they went with the call on the field. That's what you should do every game. That should be every single game.
Yeah.
And they need to figure out this rule. What's a catch, what's not a catch, and I'm glad it didn't affect the biggest game of the year. But it affected a lot of things this year. And I'm not saying, as a Steelers fan, I'm not trying to say that, that it changes the whole playoff. But it kind of does. I mean, you win that game, we're the first seed. And obviously, we didn't take care of business. We sucked. We lost Jacksonville. That's our own damn fault.
Like Bortles.
Yeah, there's nothing else to say about that. But it does change the seeding, and it can make a difference. And I think it's dumb that a call on a field can make a difference. Let the teams make the difference, not a stupid play call.
Right. It just comes down to if Jesse James didn't catch that ball, then how'd Zach Ertz catch that ball? And then vice versa.
Great Super Bowl. I couldn't be any happier. We didn't want the Patriots to get 6. I didn't want to have to hear that all offseason.
It would have been painful.
But, Philly, congratulations,
Seriously.
Hats off to you guys. You guys deserve it more
than anything. That's coming from a Dallas fan.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But no, really, I know that the Eagles are Dallas's rival, but seriously, to get your first championship, and with Nick Foles, no disrespect to Nick Foles, but I mean, no one thought he was going to do it.
Yeah, and like
seriously,
I said, to reiterate what we were talking about, the future for the Eagles is bright, man. And
it is.
With Carson Wentz coming back and he's not getting hurt, they're my favorite to win Super Bowl. If they could do it like this, you bring back a better quarterback. I don't know how you wouldn't.
And we are hoping that Carson Wentz comes back 100%, 110%. And I hope that he is the exact same player he was when he.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't affect his mobility. I mean, I personally don't know. I don't think it will. I mean, I know he tore his ACL. I guess it's a big deal. But I think
hopefully it's not an RG3.
Yeah, right.
Thing again.
Fortunate enough for the Eagles, though. I mean, with Carson Wentz, he's more of a passer than a player like that. So I feel like, who knows? You never know. I mean, you got the whole offseason to make whatever trades are going to happen. But all I got to say is, man, Nick Foles, thank you. Thank you, Nick Foles.
But no thank you, because now I have to get into an ice bath.
Yeah, tune into the ice bath. We'll drop it right before the show comes out.
The ice bath. It's a very creative title. It's going to be wet.
It's the best ice bath I've ever taken in my damn life. Patriots lost.
Yeah.
All in life is good.
Yeah.
But, hey, guys.
Tom Brady, shake his hand.
Yeah, and Tom Brady, man, don't be like that. You're a legendary quarterback. This guy gets his first. Go shake his damn hand,
Go shake his hand.
Don't be like that.
You could have shook his hand with the 5 rings on your hand. Just go shake his hand.
Don't be a sore loser. You win all this. You talk all this.
Come on.
Don't be a sore loser, man.
Come on. You could have kept one of the pieces of the confetti.
Yeah, right. Little trophies. I got your little collection, man.
They had a sampler in the locker room. Come on.
But guys, thanks for tuning in to The Edge. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. Like us, subscribe, do everything. Let the people know about us. Everything. But Nick Foles, Big Dick Nick got it done.
Big Dick Nick.
Woo!
All right, thanks for watching, guys.
I see the block. I need the block. I see the block. I need the block.